Hal feels competitive does. He is.
You're so ineloquent. You have such a poor handle over the English language.
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat? Yes, no, 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 maybe. Life is unfair.
Hello and welcome to Yes, No, Maybe. My name is Ryan.
My name is Willa.
We are brother and sister, and this is a podcast where we discuss, debate, and relate to the widely seen and criminally underappreciated 2000 sitcom Malcolm in the Middle.
You hear that? You hear that? No guests.
No
on this.
guests.
No introduction of a guest. No stumbling through the introduction of a
No
guest.
fucking interviews anymore.
No interviews.
We have more
We have a lot of
We have
interviews.
interviews banked up. We have
Yeah.
3 interviews that are going to come out in the
And
future.
they were incredibly awesome, and we had a lot of fun.
We have fun.
But it's been a long time since it was just you and I shooting the shit on
It's been
here.
like 2 months. No, it's
Yeah.
been like a month and a half.
Yeah, too
Since
long.
we actually talked about a goddamn episode of the show.
Yeah.
And we're back, and we ain't leaving.
And we're back. Shady back.
Cutting that.
Ryan's editing this episode, so I'm probably gonna lose a lot of airtime.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. I mean, how you been?
I've been good, man.
I've been seeing you like a
We're
lot,
seeing each other a lot, doing some writing. Stay tuned.
dude.
We've been brought on as a staff writer on the new season of Malcolm in the Middle.
Crazy.
Yeah, it feels good to be back.
Try to say less though.
Yeah, it feels good to be back. That was totally involuntary.
You're really bad about it. I cut so many ums from Ryan's
Really?
speech.
I also say like a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels good to be back.
And and
It feels
therefore,
good to be back, and I'm happy to be here. No.
so I'd like to keep discussing.
Yeah. It's nice to be back and talking about this show finally, because we've been
Right.
doing interviews, which have been great, but it strays from, talking about the show.
I think it's good that we had like a year of talking about the show before we went into the interviews, though, because, well, first of all, it gave us this massive credibility because we had this hit show. And then also, also just like we had the experience of like getting really in depth about Malcolm in the Middle, and then we like did bring that to the interviews. Like I think we surprised people sometimes with how in depth we get in the questions. But that's fun.
Totally, it's great. And also, since the interviews, we've gotten a lot more of a following, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
If you are tuning in for the first time to a regular episode post interview, shalom.
But leave a review,
Yeah,
right? Because that helps our reach, I think. So
I think so.
rate us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah. Give it I mean, we've got some great ratings, to be honest.
Real riveting start here.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about season 3, episode 10, Lois's Makeover. It's directed by Jeff Melman, and it's written by Michael Glauberman. I call him Mike, and Andrew Orenstein.
hates
I call him Mike. You asked me not to.
Fucking hates it.
It aired on January 27th, 2002.
You nailed that. Yeah,
I
2
looked it
days
up.
before my 3rd birthday.
Cool.
I remember this episode like it was yesterday when it aired.
What's going on in the world on that day?
You know, it was interesting. There were a couple things going on. Princess Diaries had been the breakout summer hit of 2001. It's 4 months past 9/11.
2001. It's 2002. Oh, it's January.
Yeah, it's January. 4 months past 9/11.
Right. Still fresh wound.
War stuff going on. So what better way to release some steam than to talk about what better way to release some steam than to toss on Malcolm in the Middle and kind of have a laugh for once?
Did you know in New York, the day after 9/11, all movie theaters were free?
Wow, that's what it takes. What else is going on? It said we're trying to do a little bit more contextual research about what's going on in the world during these episodes when they first came out. I mean, to me though, the writers probably were influenced by the things going on, as people just are. But it was so heavily direct. I mean, what we've gotten from the interviews a lot is just like Linwood was so in charge, and it was really just about whatever he wanted to talk about and think about, and like it was really directed from his life stories.
Well, also, it's like talking about the context of what happened on that day when it airs. That has no bearing on the writing or anything.
Of course, yeah. It would have been earlier in the year, or probably. I mean, how long was
6 months before?
Yeah, so pre 9/11.
Right. They wrote it before the towers fell. Yeah, that's true. They probably wrote
It's
this
true.
season before 9/11.
I'm sure they did. But yeah, this episode has a notable guest star, Stephen Tobolowsky, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
Mr. Fisher, the Lucky Aid manager. He's always just like the most slimy, bald, like man in charge kind of guy.
They slime up his bald head whenever they get him on screen.
Vaseline, spit, whatever they got lying around.
Spitting on it.
Linwood comes up. Hold.
Hey, hold. Rubs it.
Ew.
Ew, Linwood.
Linwood.
Okay, the cold open in this episode, so that context corner was really great.
Yeah. We're keeping that.
Keeping that.
Cut the check.
Cold open is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this one sticks in my damn head because of how disgusting it is.
Because there's food involved. It's dinner night, as it always is at the household.
As it is every night.
And
Dinner night.
it's dinner night.
Okay.
And it's leftover parfait, which is basically what Lois does. Is that every week she gets the leftover food that's still in the fridge and she bakes it into like a casserole.
Yeah.
They
They said anything is not growing mold on it or something growing on
it
it.
is a hideous
Hideous.
looking dish.
And first of all, the word parfait, that connotes yogurt, sweet. So why would you use the word parfait when you're talking about something savory?
Well, I get super passionate when it comes to desserts.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to false desserts,
Language is important, right, guys?
Yeah, exactly. It's like euphemism treadmill.
Yeah, I'd settle with a casserole, but that's just not a parfait.
It's more of a kugel kind of
Kugel?
lasagna. Clearly, you're not hip with the Jewish food. Kugel.
It's really disgusting looking, but
Is kugel
I
Jewish?
will admit, and I've always thought this, looks a little good.
And you make fun of me for food.
There's something
shit.
on the
Like, what
top.
the
There's
fuck?
something on the top that
It's mashed potatoes, and you eat that shit like it's.
I love mashed
like
potatoes.
it's water.
I eat that shit like it's water.
That's good.
Something on the top. I guess it's mashed potatoes, but it reminds me of like a shrimp gao and like dim sum.
Ryan loves shrimp cow.
And I love mashed potatoes. So when she pulls it out of the oven, I'm like, not half bad.
That was nonsense.
But anyway, so it's like different levels. And Malcolm, she puts it down, and everybody's disgusted by it. And they start digging, and she's like, no digging. And she does a big old spoonful.
Big scoop, yeah.
Slurps it down on the plate, squanches it down on the plate.
Yeah.
And I think that she takes a little bit of pleasure in the fact that it looks so.
She has a humiliation kink for
no,
her
no,
family.
no.
No.
I think that she's like, no, like no digging. Like she wants them to eat the. Like,
Well, no, it's unfair if like you dig just for the meat part and then other people have to eat the
Shrimp
I don't
gal
know.
part.
You're like, more shrimp gal, please. It
you
reminds
don't
me
have
of
to do any digging for the shrimp gao. It's right on the top.
It reminds me of the Friends trifle. Do you remember that episode of? Is it Friends?
I don't care for Friends.
Okay, well that's because you have no recollection of ever having any. So,
Recollection.
oh God, that could have been so good, and I
yeah.
completely whiffed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So in that show, there was something where like I gotta say, I remember. That's what I'm doing. But no, there was an episode where they make a trifle, but it's like got meat in it.
What's a trifle?
Trifle's like similar. It's just like there's so many words for layered foods. I'm
And they went
sick
with
of
parfait.
it. And they went with parfait, but it's like they put ladyfingers jam and then like ground beef. It's another thing where they accidentally Well, it's a thing where they like accidentally mix sweet and savory, which can be good. Peanut butter and chocolate. Hello. Chips and maple syrup. Oh.
They're not mixing sweet and savory in the dish.
Well, they certainly are with the name. Let's move on. I'm gonna get really pissed.
Anyway,
well,
Malcolm's counting the layers. This is the best kind of button on the joke.
Yeah.
Malcolm's counting the layers of the
This is the kind of button you dream about.
of the dish.
Yeah. He goes
And
five,
he
six,
goes
seven.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my God! It finally happened. The bottom layer of this week's parfait is last week's parfait.
Horrific.
So funny, such a funny concept.
Horrific.
But how would he know that? Because isn't the parfait
Isn't-
itself is just the.
Each layer is some meal. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to think too much about the logic, or else this whole show falls apart. No, it's a very well made show.
Sunday, Saturday, Friday. It finally happened. The 5th level of this week's leftover parfait is last week's leftover parfait.
All right, so then of course we get the theme song.
Yes,
no, baby.
And then
I
we get
don't
into
know.
a rollicking episode of M and the M where
It's pretty good.
it's a great episode. Yeah, it's called.
I would say it feels a little all over the place.
Yeah.
The Francis storyline's not the greatest.
Francis storyline's a little bit dumb. The Francis storyline just kind of ends abruptly, and also like
I really remember him getting eaten by a huge rat.
the Francis storyline. The problem is that he doesn't really have any
Feelings about it?
qualms or feelings or in the Francis storyline. Basically, we can just kind of
Let's go right
through it.
there.
Yeah, he is mopping up. He's in Alaska, and they're at the hut, and they're in their cabin. Him, Stinky Pete, Eric, the other guy, Artie. Is his name Artie? Yeah.
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 You're not confident. And there's a rat infestation. There's a rat in their place, and Francis kills it. How does he kill it again?
Well, he screams like he screams
like a girl, then he gets on
Well,
a
I wasn't
wooden-
going to say like a girl because I think that's an offensive
He
stereotype.
screams like a little girl, weak little girl.
Little's fine.
Any girl's pretty weak. And he gets on a wooden chair, and because he's all scared.
And Ryan thinks that the rat ate through the chair.
This is totally what happens. Well, so he gets on top
a
of the
second
chair.
ago, you didn't even know what happened.
He gets on top of the chair, and the rat runs up to the wooden chair and starts biting at one of the legs.
He goes as if to gnaw on it. He doesn't start.
No, he starts to gnaw on it. I mean, they
He
couldn't get the
goes
rat to actually gnaw on
They
it.
can
so
do
they're-
whatever they want with the rats. No, but he goes as if he's gnawing on it. But I think
What does that mean?
so. He goes as if he's gnawing on it. But then, I mean, it could have also been that the force of Francis standing on there just so happened. Like, even if he did start biting it, it broke the chair.
Well, the biting broke the chair.
Yeah, but it's not that. Like, they don't need you to believe that. Oh, it bit through the chair.
They don't need me to do anything.
So you think the rat committed suicide?
No.
Okay, so you're saying the rat committed suicide?
I think what they're saying is that the rat went up to the chair, bit through it, and it broke it, and then the chair fell. You're saying that no, the rat went up to it, started nibbling, and the chair happened to break. It's like that doesn't. It's
a grown man is standing on it
Then why did the rat go up and chew on it? Obviously, that's what they're going
because
for.
it got in position.
So you're saying okay. So the rat. So what you're saying is that
No, it's just a
Willa,
coincidence.
listen. Are you serious?
Well, no, here's what it is. Because later when Francis throws a shoe and then the mirror falls, he has this weird touch to make things coincidentally happen that kill rats.
That is. Then why would they have him bite the chair?
To get him into position. How many times do I have to say
What?
it? So basically...
Get him into position. You think that they had him go up? He's like,
I
okay,
don't think anything. I watched the episode and I know what
starts
happened.
to bite the chair, but it's just a coincidence that it breaks through it at that moment. You're really going with that.
I watched it.
You don't think that the idea they're going for is the
that the
rat
rat-
went and bit the chair and it broke and it fell through it?
I think the rat maybe weakened it like the smallest amount, but I think the fact is the chair broke.
Yeah, I know that happened.
It doesn't really matter what happened.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not even upset about this. I don't know why.
You're fucking crying.
I don't know why we're arguing about this, but that is what they're going for, and it's funny
bizarre.
to imagine that rat chomped through the wooden chair.
I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's sad.
Francis, you killed it.
He kills the rat, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god, you're amazing at killing rats."
Well,
and then
Eric like props him up as if he's some like rat killer.
because he wants to get out of
Kitchen duty,
kitchen
which
duties.
doesn't.
It's sort of like
Doesn't-
now
that's-
he,
that's
it's now
sweaty to
he's
me.
now exempt from kitchen duties.
I think it would have been way better if Eric was like, "Yeah, he'll do it, $20." Like,
Yeah.
and it was more about money because it's like, why does Eric get out of kitchen duty for?
Yeah, and it should have been that like
Francis.
Francis isn't actually killing them; he's
Yeah,
freeing them.
We'll text Linwood about that.
Yeah. Hey, no, I know this was 24 years ago, but no, yeah, he should have been like.
And I know you guys are probably really freaked out about
Secret-
9/11, but
Yeah, they just needed him to be a hero. They just needed a hero.
they need a fucking hero at that point.
No, yeah, they should have been like freeing them. He feels really bad about killing them, and then
Yeah.
he's made like a hotel for rats. They find out.
Yeah, I wish we could have. Okay, I wish there was like a Francis' emotional drive here, which there totally could have been.
Yeah, basically he starts being like the rat killer guy, and then
Which is a funny thing when he has like the skinned rats and stuff on him, and the rat traps hanging from his belt. Like I like that he's leaning into it. It's basically Final Destination for rats because he like has convoluted
we
ways
only
of
see
killing
him
them.
kill 2 rats,
only
and
see
then
2,
it's like,
that's
and then
true.
there's this creepy old guy that's like, oh, you don't know rats until you see Rosemary, which is
Yeah.
another rat, and then we cut to, and so he's like, okay, I'm gonna take out that rat. And then he's crawling under the floorboards and he sees a little baby rat. And they're like, oh, kill it. And he tries to kill it and the rat runs away. And then he's like, oh, the wood is rotten. So he punctures the wood and there's 1,000,000 rats in there. We don't
rats.
even see Rosemary.
We don't even see Rosemary. One of the rats is actually pretty big when they come out. So I was like, oh, is that her? But they don't even call attention to it. I mean,
It's a weird story. And then the storyline ends.
yeah, you know, what was potential there is that he goes, it's a baby rat. Now I know why Rosemary's so vicious. It's because she's a mama. Francis is going after a mother yet again.
And then he's like,
Francis versus the mother
This
always.
rat needs a hotel. Hotel for rats.
If you thought I would find that funny, you were mistaken.
No, the viewer will.
The viewer.
The viewer on the other end is laughing. But anyway, that's the Francis storyline.
Well,
really,
don't you think what I'm saying is interesting? It could have been more of the mother.
Yeah.
You know, we could have delved into that a little bit, the mother of it all.
Oh, because he's got mommy issues.
Yeah, because he's got mommy issues. But they didn't go there. I mean, they wanted, and then, you know, this creepy, weird character is interesting, and but like, who is he? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird
me
kind of.
down.
It's kind of a lame storyline, and I don't.
They're playing with this like trope of you know, rat men.
The rat men trope. It's well trodden
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the Francis storyline. C-.
C-.
Maybe we should be rating those storylines.
Sure. Well, we just started, I think.
Um,
Should we go basketball or Lois? We'll save Lois for end. They're all completely unrelated.
yeah, they're all completely unrelated.
which is sometimes there's crossover.
Yeah. Sure. The Lois storyline.
Okay.
There's a performance review kind of at work. Well, there's like secret shoppers that are actually doing reviews of their capabilities.
Yeah.
The employees.
Which, do you think that's true, or do you think it's just the boss saying that there was secret shoppers? This is actually a fan theory. Fan theory. It was actually Mr. Fisher just saying that because he wanted Lois to be dressing sexier.
Sure.
And like he could just tell everybody what he really thinks, but say that it was secret shoppers.
Yeah, I mean, we have no reason to believe that, so I don't think.
And we have no reason to believe otherwise. Also,
except that they told us.
so yes, Lois gets a review and says she's slovenly.
Good word.
Good word. Horrific implications.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill whoever wrote that about
Yeah. It
her.
says she's sort of unbecoming.
And she's even wearing her pigtails, and she
Yeah.
looks cute as hell.
Yeah, she does.
So I don't really know what's going on.
So to like kind of get back at them, and also Craig, it's like, oh, you're lazy and you're fat, and then he's lazy and you're overweight, and he's like, that's just completely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he's like, what world are they in? Yeah.
But anyway, for Lois to spite them, to get back at them, is she puts on like a crazy amount of makeup.
Whoa.
What?
You misunderstood the plot. It's just awesome, like when you lie.
Oh right. That's not what happens. The boss.
She just goes to the makeover counter or to the makeup counter.
My pitch is better, which is that she's like, fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna go and this is what you want, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, that's exactly what we want. You know?
I do like that pitch.
But
it's not what happened.
I know it's not what happens. It's a fan theory. That's
fantasy.
really what happens. It's a mere fantasy. But yeah, she goes to the makeup counter, and this woman's like, "Oh, I'll give you makeup."
Yeah, she's so cute too.
Yeah.
Really hot woman. And
Let's get her on the pod.
Yeah, absolutely. And she has a tasteful amount of makeup on. She looks good.
Yeah.
But Lois
the makeup
gets
lady.
painted like a painted whore. That's what I thought the title of this episode was.
Painted
Lois,
whore.
the painted whore.
Yeah, sure.
It's really sad to see someone not feel like themselves, not look like themselves, and yet be so damn beautiful.
Okay, yeah, sure. So yeah, they put a
What
lot
are
of
you drawing? It looks like you're drawing a taco.
they're putting a I bet it does to you. A little Rorschach test. So yeah, she gets all this makeup, and then people start treating her differently.
Yeah.
Coworkers like, oh, let me help you with that box, picking it up. Let me whatever, because and then
Yeah, they're like, Lois, like, did you want to, I can take your shift tonight, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She really like finally experiences what I go through every day.
Shut the fuck up. But then the funniest moment in the whole episode, the whole series, funniest moment in the whole episode is when she goes home and she's like, Hal, can you believe this? They had me put on this makeup. And it goes to Hal and he turns his head slowly and like half of his mouth kind of raises.
Twitching a little bit.
Yeah, he's like complete animalistic.
Lust.
And then it cuts to them in bed and the room is just
Torn.
destroyed.
And her makeup's all everywhere.
Yeah.
And he just like
And
couldn't
he's
hold
like, You're
himself
the most
back.
beautiful woman who will be or ever has been.
Yeah, and her like face when his face is like looking at her
she
so
looks
lustful.
scared.
She's like, Jesus Christ.
It's so funny.
It's really funny.
Hilarious.
Very,
really
very
funny.
well done.
You're the most beautiful woman that ever was or ever could be.
So basically, Lois kind of starts using it to her advantage too. This guy wants to wants her to take a shift for him, and she's like, at first he's like, sorry Lois, that's how it is, and then she's like, isn't there anything, couldn't you just miss the hockey game for a little bit? And I was like twirling her hair.
Sure.
And she uses her womanly wiles and it works, but then like as she turns, she sees herself in a mirror,
Yeah,
like
it's a great
twirling her
moment.
hair, and it's kind of like, what have I become kind of moment.
Good blocking, good direction.
Beautiful.
From the mailman himself, Jeff Melman.
That's awesome.
Jeff Mailman, because he mailed it in.
He completely mailed it.
Out for delivery, Jeff Mailman with a banging new app.
Banging ass.
Jeff Melman with his banging ass.
Fat ass and a banging episode. We go also just like kind of parallel storyline a little bit is that Craig is really fighting to like show that he's gives a shit about customers and is a good employee. So he's like doing the extra mile to treat every customer well. There's this old bag that comes up and is asking him for the dog toy. She's like, I want that hot dog at the top. And I don't know what it is, but this little interaction of her asking for the hot dog on the top shelf is like, oh, Jesus. Like, as I say it, I know it.
I bet it really left an impression because it's sad for you. A hot dog right out of reach.
All alone. But she's like, I want that
Walked
one.
right into it, fat ass.
I know, literally. And Craig is like that one's the same as this one. She's like, no, this one has mustard on it.
Yeah, and he's like,
I get
that one has mustard on it
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And then he has to go grab it. It rips his damn shirt. And they start fighting. I mean,
Well, yeah, they throw dog toys at each other. I thought he was gonna slap her.
I thought he was gonna choke her out. But no, he
could kill her so fast.
so easily. She
Break her
could
neck.
crinkle like a crisp.
Yeah.
So yep, that's amazing. Yep, that's amazing. Honestly,
Yep,
ever
that's
since
totally amazing.
Craig's the actor David Higgins, his brother is one of the main writers, Malcolm in the Middle, Al Higgins.
Oh yeah, right. We found out about
So
this.
now it's like every time I watch an episode, I'm thinking about his brother writing for him.
Sure.
And it's really it
Even
adds
though
a
Al
layer.
Higgins didn't write this one.
It adds a layer I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, we should look out for the Al Higgins episodes, and if
We'll go Al alert, Al alert,
Alert.
alert,
Higgins alert.
Al Higgins alert. That's good. Write
That's
that
good.
down.
Write
Write
that down. Write that down.
So basically, the last. Oh, sorry. So what happens with Hal? Sorry. So basically, what happens with Lois is that she, her boss guy, Mr. Fisher, is like, okay, you know what? You've been doing such a great job. We could even put you into customer service, which is a department where you don't have to work late nights and all this stuff. A little bit of a raise, not much. He's like, yeah, all you got to do is just dress a little more feminine or just look a little more feminine. So it's like they want more. They want her to be not only wearing the paint of a whore, but the trappings as well. So, they want her
Fabrics of a whore.
They want her to just like completely bust out, which
So do I.
so do we. I mean, and I wish that's the way this show had gone. No, but it's really disgusting and despicable. And this is also what supports my fan theory that it's really Mr. Fisher all along, just wanting her to slut it up.
Yeah.
But she kind of is like, can I think about it? Goes out to the parking lot and is debating going back inside to tell him no, I think. Or maybe debating whether to go inside and tell him sure. It's honestly not clear because we can't read her mind.
Okay.
So then a man comes up to her and is like, hey, how much for the night? Or like, how much would it cost? And he basically thinks she's, as Lois says, a hooker.
Yeah.
And, or as we say now in 2026,
A sex worker. Sex prostitute. That's what you're gonna say. A sex prostitute.
A sex prostitute. A sex slut. But she pulls the guy with her and is like, she says thank you and pulls him inside and is like, this guy thought I was a hooker. This just proves like that you're making me wear ridiculous shit. No, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna show up tomorrow in my regular blah blah blah. She's like, blah, 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 blah. And then she leaves. And then Mr. Fisher is like, there's a beat of silence. And he's like, do you want to tell my sister or should I?
Yeah, like this guy's his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I mean, let's think about Mr.
Incredible
Fisher's,
button.
Does the most incredible button is the one that keeps your pants from not bursting.
So are you gonna cut that, or we're just gonna?
Let's think about Mr. Fisher's psychology.
Sure, that would be great for a couple 30 minutes.
Does we really go long on Mr. Fisher? Holy shit, we just talked for an
His
hour.
glasses, his supple skin.
shiny spit-covered head. When she says this guy thought I was a prostitute, I mean, does that really dissuade him from making her put on makeup?
He's like, yeah, and I love prostitutes.
No, but it's like sort of like
yes. She's saying this is. She's like, the level to which you're making me dress is ridiculous.
but I guess I'm sort of saying, does he really care about? I mean, evidently he does, but does he really like? In his mind, isn't that like, well, it just means that you're appealing, Like, is he
no, I
thinking?
think
Is he thinking, oh, is this bad for the lucky aid?
I think that's her point. Is that if you're having women wear makeup in such a way that they look like hookers. I mean, can anyone look like a hooker? I kind of disagree with that language.
Okay.
So I think we should move on. But I think it's more of a 2000s. I mean, there were a lot more jokers. What? There were a lot more.
There's a lot more jokers than there used to be.
There are a lot more
Joaquin
jokes.
Phoenix won an Oscar for being one.
There are a lot more jokes about like women on the block, like hookers and prostitutes. Like that was just more territory of humor back then. And I think whenever I would wear a little too much makeup, my dad would say I look like a clown.
That's hilarious.
It's horrible. But
you know what should have happened? Mr. Fisher should have like come on to her and a secret shopper sees it and reports it to them like
no, Ryan, because the secret shoppers don't exist.
No, but seriously, like something like that, like like he should have been
Punished.
Well, like yeah.
Ball gag.
Like like he comes on. He makes it very clear that like, oh, he wants to
It's
sleep
for
with her,
him,
and
yeah.
he gets fired, and then that's what that's why the makeup goes away, rather
Right.
than it being like, oh, this guy thinks I look like a prostitute. So then
This is perfect. I mean, we can gather these notes, type them up, send them to Linwood and the team.
subject line in the email: "Fuck you." So that's the lowest storyline. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, no, but it ends very sweetly. She's at home. She's picking up. She finds a baseball cap and she puts it on backwards. And she looks very cute. And she turns around and Hal's sitting at the coffee table. And he looks at her and he does that face again, though.
Yeah.
Like sort of like animalistic. But she's not wearing
she can't
makeup.
say no face.
Yeah. And she gets scared. She starts to run.
She does.
But it's a very sweet ending where it's like, it's actually not the makeup that...
It's just Lois.
It's just Lois,
And in different moments, Hal has irresistible lust for her.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It is a little scary. Okay, and here we go. We're going to get to the other storyline. And here we go. Hal's kind of scary this episode.
Yeah, Hal's a little bit scary this
He's
episode.
scary. You see him in his primal state in both the endless lust moments and also in the sport arena.
File that under endless lust moments.
But in playing basketball with the boys, Hal feels competitive. He is.
You're so ineloquent. You have such a poor handle over the English language.
Yeah. I didn't learn it until I was a couple of years old.
The Hal storyline is that basically Hal's been playing pickup basketball against Reese, Malcolm, and Dewey.
Finish a sentence without saying challenge. Level easy.
Shut the fuck up. Hit you. So they're playing pickup basketball, and basically they're always losing. So
Yeah.
they're at the school, the basketball court at the school.
It is cool to see. It is. I
Sure.
I
Even
like
they have
it.
a basketball at their house, the basketball hoop at their house.
Yeah, and they're only playing with one hoop, so it's like they
Yeah,
conceivably
exactly.
could be playing there. And it's a lot more room. It's more fun.
It's more fun. It's much more fun.
It's more fun.
They're playing, and basically Hal's wiping the floor with them.
Yeah.
They say it's 0 to 142. Which,
That's
first of all, how
exhausting.
long have you been playing
Yeah,
basketball
it's
for?
fucking exhausting.
Second of all, that's insane.
Yeah.
It's 3-on-1. They can't get one basket.
It's really pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
142 is fucking crazy.
Insane.
I mean, I guess
And they
they're.
haven't passed to Dewey once.
Yeah, Dewey's like begging for the ball and he's
Yeah.
not getting it. Yeah, so they're not passing to Dewey. And Hal just wipes the fucking floor with them.
And he's so smug.
Gloating.
He's
Yeah, he's
so
gloating.
fucking smug. And he walks off like after winning yet again, and he's like, "See ya," and like whatever.
He shoots. He scores! Hallelujah! It's a great game, boys. Good hustle.
They're trying to formulate a plan, they being Malcolm and Reese, a plan to beat Hal, but Dewey in the background is just shooting baskets and making it. Reminds me a little bit about myself. And
Reminds me a little bit about myself.
a little bit about myself here.
I mean,
I
making
love
baskets,
to dunk.
yeah.
But he's like making baskets. And I mean, do you think Dewey could have been a sports star? Sidebar.
Sure.
I hate when you crack your neck because I always think you're just going to crack it and die immediately.
Sports star. No, I
Well,
don't think
this
so.
is, and also, what was it? Plinko? What was the game he was good at?
Skittles. Plinko. He's making baskets, but I mean,
There's more to the game than that. I agree.
They're not great. Yeah, but how's his defense? No, they're not great baskets. I mean, he's making it.
He's
sort of-
right under the
He's
net.
right under the net.
Yeah.
So.
He's in the key.
But the point is that now they have another player to pass to,
Right.
and that they can
Yeah, they're like, we could pass to Dewey because like they wouldn't. Well, also it's like when you have three players, you can kind of dance around them like a little monkey.
Sure.
Yeah. And they basically use Dewey and start scoring. The next time they play Hal, they're
he's their
fucking
secret weapon.
sinking O's.
Yeah.
And Dewey has one of the best. Eric Pear Sullivan has one of the best just blank faces when and he kind of has this like. I don't know, like kind of face, and it's great. And he goes, "What are you looking at?" And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Hal's playing so damn dirty
Hal starts to play dirty as hell.
because he's losing.
Yeah, and so he's like throwing the ball against them, and he's pantsing them, and he's pushing them, his own fucking sons.
Pushing them.
So it's pretty ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
But it's a close game. It's like 15-14, and he ultimately wins that one.
You're thinking about the ending. So back
Anyway,
up.
they're playing, but and they don't win, but they get really close, right? Yeah, because he's playing dirty, but it's still a close game.
No, I think this one he just like plays dirty and wins.
Yeah.
And
But they still get some baskets. They do.
yeah, and they call him out for it. They're like, "You were playing so dirty," and he's like, no, I think you guys are just being sore losers. I taught you sportsmanship, blah, blah, blah. And then he just like leaves.
And so they go home and they start practicing.
Yeah.
Reminds me a little bit about myself. Practicing for my goals and my dreams. And they get a little routine going, a little fake, a little pass, shot.
And Hal's watching them and is like, "Oh, look at you guys." And then comes out, he's like, "Pass me the ball." Goes to shoot, trips, hurts himself, says he twists his ankle. The boys are looking at him like,
Is that right?
"Bitch, come on."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, you did not."
Uh-huh.
And I think he was faking. What do you think?
Fan theory. Yeah, he's obviously
He's
faking.
clearly faking. He's a flopper. And they take him in, and, he's got ice in his leg. But the boys the whole time are like, "Yeah, we'll help you in the house." Like,
Yeah.
not buying it.
And then they eventually, and so he's faking it because the implication being that he's scared to face them.
Yes, exactly. And they're like, "Well, wait. Your injury can't last forever." And Hal kind of like,
I wish you got a little bit more into the psychology of why he's afraid to lose to them. I wish there was a little bit more unpacking.
What do you think it would be?
I don't know, like this level of important. They're growing older. They're getting stronger.
It would be great
What?
is like if as a button or like somewhere in there we see that he sometimes plays with adults and
he
he's
gets
terrible
crushed.
on the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
And like this is the arena where he can
That
win.
would be good. That would be good.
Damn. Okay, we'll type that up. We'll add that to as an addendum. But yeah, so basically they leave a basketball out. I think it was a plan, really.
Yeah.
And Hal's coming home. He's pretending to limp home, and he sees the basketball, looks around, does a little look-see. Doesn't see anyone. Grabs the basketball. Can't resist a good dunk. Man like my own self. Takes the ball, dunks it. Dewey's, what do you know? Dewey's looking in through the garage, makes eye contact, and
Yeah.
is like, get your sneakers.
Get your sneakers. And thus the final confrontation begins.
Us versus Faker.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Rob in geography class, our teacher. Whenever we would play like a game of the students versus Rob, he would always write bad guys and then GG. And we were like, what's GG? He's like, good guys. And it was always, that's him.
He's awesome. He didn't like me that
Love
much.
that guy. You think?
He never liked me
Oh,
that
probably
much.
because you're a bad student and not interesting.
One time I accidentally plagiarized and he got really mad at me. I really did accidentally plagiarize.
You looked at someone else's work and copied it
No,
accidentally?
no, I wrote like from an article. I pulled a whole sentence or two.
Straight.
Yeah. Which I wanted his respect because I thought he was funny, but I was never in the smart math class and he was the teacher of that.
I was in it, but I was like not. I don't know. I also talked a lot in class. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry. I was had a big crush on him. He looked exactly like Johnny Depp in The Imposter. What's The Tourist?
Huh.
Look at the poster
What
of
if
The
he
Tourist.
said
Look at Rob.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Our teacher looked crazy.
He looks so insane.
Exactly like Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean. That
Dead
was
ringer.
Our, that
Dead
was our
ringer.
teacher.
So yeah, they
go to the court.
They go to the court. Let's get back into it. I know we like to have our fun, kind of having these tangents, but we got to go back to it. So they go to the court, and they're playing. They're playing their little hearts out. It's neck and neck. It's 13-14, I want to say. Check.
No, I'm not gonna check.
Go check. Go watch the episode again. It's 13-14, I want to say, and they are about to get beat by him. So they're like, let's try the play.
Because he gets scores, he dunks on him.
Yeah, so he's like, it's his
After
ball.
pantsing Reese.
Bro, he pantses his own son.
Yeah.
It's such a sick. Fun. I almost lost respect for how this episode. I was
Sure.
this close.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, it's neck and neck. We need to do the thing. First of all, it's not win by 2. That's crazy. Anyway,
I don't know.
and then they're like, let's do the move. We only practice it once. Let's do it anyway. So Hal's winding up to go dunk it. Dewey gets on Malcolm's shoulders, and then Malcolm gets on Reese's
Here's
shoulders.
what's going on. Dewey's on top of Malcolm. Reese gets down. Malcolm gets on. Malcolm on Reese. Dewey in the top is on top of Malcolm.
Giant man they create. They stand up, and then
They might be giants.
stop.
Sorry.
And then Dewey's blocking the ball as Hal jumps
Looks
up
like
to dunk
Hal's
it.
going to get over
Yeah.
him.
And then fucking Reese punches him in the nuts.
Yeah.
And then he falls to
Wait,
the ground.
which is, you know what's crazy?
What?
That's where Reese came from.
Sure. Okay, sure. And then falls to the ground. Reese catches the ball, hands it up to Malcolm. Malcolm hands it up to Dewey behind the back.
doesn't even
drops
look
it in.
over his
besides
head.
the fact that it's totally unfair. I know they've been playing dirty, so it's maybe whatever, but that's completely unfair.
Yeah, regame.
Regame, rematch.
Rematch. If it was my episode, I
In our
would have
script,
had
it
them
ends with a
play a
rematch.
full game of basketball,
Regulation
the
court.
entire thing.
It's a two-parter. Second
With a
episode is
ref.
just basketball.
Yep.
Anyway, so they dunk it behind the back and they walk away.
No one. And what does Dewey say?
The future's now, old man.
Yeah,
Which is a meme.
it's
So
a meme.
That'll go on our post when we post about this episode.
It's a
I'm
meme.
sure.
So
And then they walk away in holding each other, and Hal's on the ground doing holding his nuts.
holding his nuts in his hand, they're spilling out on the floor.
And they're probably sore from boning Lois.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's true.
Well, actually, that comes after.
No, it happened before.
No, it doesn't end on that. It ends on how.
Well, they already
Looking
had sex
at-
before.
Yes, they did, but he's gonna go back for round 2.
Oh.
It's before the baseball cap moment,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because the baseball cap moment is the end, I think.
What if he goes in there and he can't perform because his son hit him in the balls
And she loses respect for him.
and they divorce?
Yeah, shoots himself.
We can add that to the email.
That's the name. By the way, at the end of this, he can't have sex with her, so she divorces him and he shoots himself. Bye. Anyway, they walk off.
Yeah.
That's the end of the episode. Yeah, kind of a not a mid. It's got funny parts, but not the most cohesive episode.
It's a 6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. Lois storyline.
Pretty great.
B. How storyline B.
Lois storyline B. Epic. Yeah, the basketball storyline, I would say that's like an A-. It's interesting. We're gonna try and like ask you guys about the episodes before we record, maybe just to see if you have any like thoughts or things you want us to touch on. There's also a Malcolm in the Middle, yes, no, maybe subreddit now, r/yes, no, maybe pod. So check that out. We are actually on there. What's our username? It's something weird.
It's something that you made. Yeah. Are
No,
we
I
sharing
didn't make it. Reddit gives you a username.
Are we sharing that account?
I mean, I said, yeah, it's through the email. It's called.
We should make an account, a Reddit name that has to do with the podcast.
I don't get it. Oh, can you change it? I don't think
I don't
you
know.
can.
You should have thought about that.
Well, I didn't. It gives it. Guys, back me up here. It assigns you a random name.
You can change it.
I don't think so.
You don't think you can make a
I don't
username?
think so. Our name is Pleasant-Net 9020.
Stupid.
It's pretty cool.
Pleasant Net could be the name of this episode with all the basketball.
That's true. Although that would imply a little bit more tennis for my liking.
Anyway, yeah, post on the subreddit. Get the community revving up.
Yeah, I'd love that. I would love if our community was really fired up.
And next week we talk about Company Picnic Part 1. It's another two-parter.
Yeah, or are we releasing an interview next week? I mean,
Are we?
who
Well,
knows?
maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, maybe we could start releasing interviews like midweek too. Like, I don't know.
Would you guys subscribe to a Patreon? Do we have enough fans for that?
I don't know. We could. I mean, would you subscribe to a Patreon if it was just Ryan and I getting drunk talking about movies? That would be kind of lit.
Some people would.
Some people would. Our mom would.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be like $5.
She'd probably ask for a free account.
Yeah. No.
Cheap bitch. Just kidding. I love you, Mom. Holy crap. Please cut
She's
that.
about to come over.
She's about to come over. We're gonna have dinner.
Watch a movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. This is a fun episode. Good to be
Yes.
back chatting about the show finally.
Yep, absolutely.
Check us out next week for Company Picnic.
Your hair looks a little bit crazy.
Really?
Yeah. There's like these two things going up. Like you have little alien ears.
Oh no. All right.
Check out the video episode if you want to see Ryan's hair.
And check us out next week. Follow us on Instagram. Yes, no, maybe pod, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, we're kind of blowing up on there. We're gonna try and post all our like video episodes on YouTube now. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, hi.
Leave reviews.
Hi.
And yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Weekend. This gets posted on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat?